of the various keys that we have, the one that's been most helpful and the one that's been the biggest challenge is eat until you're satisfied. I love food. There's no two ways about it. I just love food. For me, from a different perspective, food has also been a comfort refuge for me. So when there's stress in my life, I tend to eat more. But then I try to balance that, and depending on the stresses, I either am successful or I am not successful. Of coming in and saying, am I satisfied? Well, physically, yes. Mentally and emotionally, no. So you have to learn to distinguish, and it's always a training and growth process. I still have to grow quite a bit in that area. Prayer for me within Thin Within has been instrumental, again, from the perspective of the tools, where you take things one step at a time, you savor each bite, you avoid distractions. Now, what's the linkage between that and prayer? The linkage for me in that area is when I pray, I savor each prayer. I take my time. I hope that I'm waiting on the Lord. I hope that my comfort level has been achieved with what has been come back to me from the Lord. So I see that, again, the tool program that's within Thin Within, I think, is a model for almost every aspect of one's life, if you can take the flexibility and make it work for yourself. Surrendering my control to God through the tools provided within Thin Within is a challenge for me. I work at it. I attempt to let go and let God. And by the grace of God, there are times that happens. But I'm the kind of guy, and I know this, where I will, in the down parts of my life, I'll cry out to God and ask for help, for direction, for guidance, for wisdom, for all the things that you need to ask for. And then when I get a little along the way, I'm a perfect candidate for saying, thank you, Lord, I'll take over from here. I need to work on that. Yeah, I know that. That's just, I think it's being a guy. And I'm going to continue working on it. And so that the Jeff and the God team can work together better. I've got a long way to go.